Solve the equations. 3 to the n equals 1, t to the minus 3 equals 64, 8p to the power 6 all to the power 1/3 equals 8. So let's have a look at these then. So part 1, so here, write down the equivalent logarithm form, so n will drop down to ground level, and the 3 number will drop down, swing down, and be the base, log 3 of 1. Any log base of the number 1 is 0. Next one is t to the minus 3. The other way you could have done part 1, by the way, is anything to the power 0 is 1, or 3 to the 0 equals 1, so n equals 1. Part 2, so invert this, 1 over t cubed then, that's t to the minus 3 is equal to 64. So we've just written t to the minus 3 as 1 over t cubed, and then we can invert that as t cubed upside down is equal to 1 over 64. Cube root both sides, so that will give t, and the cube root of this is the cube root of the top over the cube root of the bottom, which is 4. T is a quarter. Next one, we use the power rule, so it will be 8 to the third times p to the 6 to the third equals 8. So we just, these constituent parts, we add 8 to the third times p to the 6 to the third. Properties of indices, this is 2. Power u times, that's p squared, equals 8. Now move the 2 from times down to divide. P squared will equal 8 over 2, which is 4. And then square root both sides. And that tells us that p is equal to plus or minus 2. The square root of 2 when we square root, that was 4 rather. Get it right in a moment. 8 over 2 is 4. So square root both sides, p is plus or minus 2.